Standard 6th, Subject Maths, Chapter 6, Bar Graphs. Today, let us solve practice set 19. Let's learn how to draw a bar graph. Let us take an example to see how the given data is shown as a bar graph. Example: information about the plants in the nursery is given below. Show it in a bar graph. So the names of the plants are given: mogra, chai, hibiscus, chrysanthemum. And number of plants: 70, 50, 45, 80. So our first step will be to take a graph paper. Remember students, in this practice set you will require graph papers with you. So how do we begin? First, in the center, write the title, types and numbers of plants. So as you see in the picture on top, it's written types and numbers of plants. Okay. This is what we are going to show on x-axis and y-axis. So what we are representing in a graph becomes our title. Okay. Now, second step, draw the x and y axis. So you know the horizontal line below is x-axis and the vertical line is y-axis. Leave one box and draw this line properly. Write the names of the plants on the x-axis at equal distances. So leaving one box each time, you're going to write the names. Okay, so mogra, jai, hibiscus, chrysanthemum. We write the names first. Then step number 4, the number of plants we have to see is divisible by which number? It is divisible by 5. So take the scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 plants. Now what they have done here? 0.5 centimeter is taken as 5 plants. So 1 centimeter comes to 10 plants. Now what are you going to do? How you are going to show if you are taking 10 plants as 1 centimeter 45? That we will see. So write the scale in the top right hand corner. Scale on y-axis. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 plants. Now draw a bar of the appropriate height above the name of each plant on the x-axis. So we have given y-axis 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on in the increasing order of 10, because 1 centimeter is equal to 10 plants. So you have to mark it properly on the dark line each scale. Okay, each number has to be mentioned clearly. Now mogra, look in the table, is 70. So where we see 70, exactly there we mark mogra. Then 50 for zai. So we mark 50. Hibiscus 45 and chrysanthemum is marked at 80. So this way we complete our bar graph. Now the scale we have taken here is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 plants. You could also take 1 centimeter is equal to 5 plants. Then your order will be 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. Okay. So accordingly, you have lot of space in your graph paper. You can take the scale of 5 plants also. But see that you keep proper spacing. The numbers should be also at equal distance. That is a dark color line after each box. And the names of the plants should be at equal distance from each other, leaving one box each. So this is just an example. Okay. So now I know every bar in the graph should be of equal width. That means it should be of equal measurement. The breadth, the how much you're going to draw, how much columns you're going to use, that much should be equal for each and every bar. The distance between any two adjacent bars should be equal. I just now mentioned to you that the distance between two bars should always be equal. That's why leave one box, draw in one box, again leave one box, draw in another box. So this way one squares you can use. All bars should be of appropriate height. The bars should represent the proper number which is given in the table against it. So let's see now how we can solve practice set 19. First sum. The names of the heads of some families in a village and the quantity of drinking water their family consumes in one day are given below. Draw a bar graph for this data. Now, scale on y-axis is already given, so we will use the same scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 liters of water. And the table is shown with names given to us, Ramesh, and how much liters of water is used by that person. Ramesh 30 liters, Shobha 60 liters, Ayub 40 liters, Julie 50 liters, Rahul 55 liters. Now this we have to show in a form of a graph on bar as a bar graph. So let's see how we can do this. The same question. Let's see the steps. Steps to draw the bar graph. In the center of the graph paper, first step, in the center of the graph paper, write the title. Now what title was given to us in the question? That heads are given of some families and the quantity of water used by them. So we can write heads and quantity of drinking water consumed. So let's have a look at the graph. Heads of families and water used. You have given the first step as title. Second, draw the x-axis and y-axis. So see, leaving one box from down, we have drawn a x-axis, and leaving one box from left hand side, we have drawn a y-axis, one row. So leave one row each time you draw your x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Third, write the names of the head of the families on the x-axis at equal distances. So now that we have formed our x and y axis, we have to write the names. So see the table now. Ramesh, Shobha, Ayub, Julie, Rahul. In the same order, we will leave one box, write name of Ramesh. Leave another box, write name of Shobha. If you cannot, the name is not able to fit in that small box, then you can write it slant. So Ramesh, then leave one box. Shobha, leave another box, write Ayub. Again leave a box, write Julie. Then leave a box and write Rahul. So you have completed step number 3. Now step number 4. We have to go to our y-axis and start writing the scale there. It's already given in question. So scale is 10. So we write 0 at the intersection of x and y axis and we start 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Since 60 is maximum number given in the question, we can stop at 60 or 70, wherever you want to stop. And you have to name the axis, x-axis and y-axis. Now once you have written these markings, 10, 20, 30, you have to write in bracket slant what it is. It is water used, and in bracket you write in liters or liters of water used as shown in the question. Any statement you can write, but it should show correctly what it stands for, what the numbers stand for. So these numbers are standing for liters of water used. Okay, now fifth step is write scale. So once again First we wrote the title, second we made our x-axis and y-axis, then third step, on x-axis we wrote what is mentioned in the question, on y-axis we wrote the numbers mentioned in the question, and fifth step right now we are doing is we are writing the scale on top right corner as shown in the graph paper here. Scale on y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 liters of water. You will copy this from your question. Now, the last sixth step and the most important step is you have to draw a bar of the appropriate height above the name of each head of the family which is given on the x-axis. So, where you see name of Ramesh, you will see in table 30 liters is given. So, you will draw a bar with a pencil and a scale up to 30 and you can shade it, or you can draw slant lines inside it showing the bar graph. Similar way you're going to do it for Shobha. Shobha is 60 liters, so we'll go till 60 and mark it and shade it. Ayub is 40 liters, so inside of till 40 you will draw a bar graph, a bar, and you will shade it. Julie is 50 liters, so till 50 liters we are going to draw a bar above the name of Julie and shade it. And last, Rahul is shown 55 liters. So between 50 and 60, the middle line shows 55. So till there you have to mark with a pencil first and a scale, and then you complete your vertical lines and shade. So this way you have completed your bar graph for question number 1. Okay, and once you do the first sum, the other sums will be much easy to follow once you practice your steps well. So these are 6 steps you should follow for all the sums. First, write the title. From the question you will get it. Second, draw the x and y axis. Third, on x axis write the names which are given in the table. Fourth, on y-axis write the scale which is given to you using the numbers in the table. Then fifth step, you will just have to mention what scale you are using in the right hand side corner of the graph on top. And sixth, now you are ready to draw your bars. So the bar graph is completed in 6 steps. Okay, so this was our first sum. Let's move on to question number 2. The names and numbers of animals in a certain zoo are given below. Use the data to make a bar graph. Again, scale is given. On y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 4 animals we have to take. So now you will be writing on x-axis. From 0 you will write 4 and table of 4. 4 2s are 8, then 12 and so on, in the increasing order of 4. In the previous scale we wrote 10, 20, 30. Now we are starting with 4. So table of 4 you will write. So what is given in the table? Animals. Names are there and numbers of those animals are given. So let's see how we can draw a bar graph for this. Animals are deer, tiger, monkey, rabbit, peacock. And the number is 20, 4, 12, 16, 18. 8. All are in the table of 4. That's why the scale is given as 1 centimeter is equal to 4 animals. So, what are we going to do in this case? Let's see. First step. What is your first step? Try to recollect. Yes, to write the title. So, first thing that you're going to do is write the title. Names of animals and their numbers. Right? So, in the center of the graph paper, you write the names of animals and their numbers on top. Once this is done, we are going to go to a second step. What is our second step? What do you have to draw? Yes, the x-axis and the y-axis. And don't forget to mark 0 at their point of intersection. So this is very important because we begin with 0 and then we start the countdown. As we go higher and higher, we go on multiplying by the scale that we have chosen. If 1 centimeter is 4 animals, then 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. In table, multiples of 4 we have to write. So coming to the second step, draw the x-axis and y-axis and mark 0, the point of intersection. And how to draw this x-axis and y-axis? I've told you previously. Just leave a box, one row from the bottom and one from the left hand side, one column from the left hand side. So this way we are going to mark our x-axis and y-axis on the graph paper first and 0 as the point of intersection. Step 2 is done. Now step 3. Write the name of the animals on the x-axis at equal distances. So you can see deer, living from 0, leave one box and write the name deer. Then leave one box, write the name tiger. All this is there in the table. Monkey, rabbit, peacock. Okay, once this is done, we are going to start with step number 4. The number of animals is taken on the y-axis. So write number of animals in a sloping slant way. Okay, and then take your scale 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, multiples of 4. Fifth step, this scale which you took here, you have to mention it in the right hand side top corner. So write there, scale on y-axis is what? 1 centimeter is equal to 4 animals. This is already given in question, so you can just reuse from question this statement. Scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 4 animals. So now you have completed your step number 5. Now the most interesting step is your 6th step, the last one. Draw a bar of the appropriate height above the name of each animal on the x-axis. So deer, in the question, in the table you see is 20 number. So deers are 20. We have to exactly mark above the name of the deer till 20 and then draw the bar and shade it nicely. Okay. Tigers are 4. So till 4 we are going to shade the bar for tiger. Monkeys 12. So go till the number 12. Okay, above, exactly above the word monkey where you have written on x-axis monkey, go up till it matches the number 12 to its left on y-axis. So we stop at 12 exactly above the word monkey and then we shade that part to show that monkeys are 12 in numbers. Rabbit 16 and peacock 8. So this way, in a very simple way, we have completed question number 2, drawing the bar graph for the number of animals shown in the question. Now, let's go to question number 3. The table below gives the number of children who took part in the various items of the talent show as part of the annual school gathering. Make a bar graph to show this data. Scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 4 children. Now, in this sum also, we have 1 centimeter is equal to scale is 4 children. So again we are going to take multiples of 4 as a scale on y-axis. Okay. Then we have the table given here. Let's see it in the solution. What do we have? Program, theatre, dance, vocal instruments, vocal music, instrumental music, one act plays. Okay. And number of children who took part in various programs is shown below. So let's see how we can do the graph. First step, yes, write the title, program and number of children. This is our title. And then what we are going to do after that? Yes, we are going to write, or rather we are going to draw a x and y axis, and where the point of intersection is there of x and y axis, we put a 0. Okay, so let's see the graph now. X axis is drawn and y axis is drawn, and the point of intersection is 0. So we have completed our second step. Now moving on to the third step. What we do in the third step is we write what is supposed to be written on x-axis. That is the program. So theater, dance, vocal music, instrumental music and one-act plays are mentioned. Then step number 4. You have to mark y-axis. What is given in the table for y-axis? Number of children. So number of children you write in slant position and then start with the scale of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Once you reach 40, you can stop or you can write one or two extra numbers, 44, 48 if you like. Because the last number in the table, maximum biggest number is 40. So we need till 40 to mark our graph. Fourth step complete. Now fifth step is we will write on the right hand side corner scale. Scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 4 children. This fifth step complete. Now the sixth and the last step is to draw the graphs. So theta number is 24. So where you see number 24, till then you will mark and shade for theater. Dance 40. So above dance on x-axis you will reach till number 40, exactly where 40 number is shown. In that order you will mark 40 and shade the bar. Vocal music is 16. So you will shade for vocal music up to 16 number. The number should match from the left hand side y-axis. Instrumental music 8 and one act plays 4. So this way we have completed drawing the bar graph for question number 3. So more or less it is same. Once you get a practice of drawing bar graphs, you will find it very easy and interesting also. Let's go to question number 4. The number of customers who came to a juice center during 1 week is given in the table below. Make 2 different bar graphs to show this data. So we have to draw 2 different bar graphs. On first bar graph, scale given is on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. And other bar graph is different scale, that is on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 customers. So is it possible to draw 2 different graphs with different scales? Yes. If that number, the table numbers are divisible by those numbers, then yes. So type of juice that the customers had and number of customers is given in the table. Let's see how to do graph number 1 with the scale of 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. So let's have a look. First graph 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. So we follow the steps. Write the title, type of juice and number of customers. Where do we get the title? You can see in the table what is given. Type of juice, number of customers. Just write that. Type of juice and number of customers. So this is your title. Then draw x-axis, draw y-axis. On x-axis, write the name of the juice. On y-axis, write the multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. And Then don't forget to write what it stands for. 10, 20, 30 stands for number of customers. And orange pineapple stands for type of juice. Also, do not forget to write 0 at the point of intersection of x and y axis. Fifth step, write the scale. On y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. Now you are ready to draw your graph. Orange 50, pineapple 30, apple 25. So between 20 and 30, you will get the number 25. Okay, exactly 5 lines above 20 is 25. Since 1 square stands for 10, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. So 5 lines will be for 5 customers. So 20 plus 5, 25. Mango is shown by 65. So go till 60 and count 5 lines, 65. Pomegranate, 10. So where we see 10 matches the graph, there we stop above pomegranate for 10. This way you have completed first graph where scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. Now same table we are going to use to draw a scale on y-axis where 1 centimeter is equal to 5 customers. That means now our graph will be bigger in size because now we are taking 5 centimeter for one box. Now it was 10 centimeter. Now we are taking one full box for 5 centimeter. So let's see. Same question 4, but second part. 1 centimeter is equal to 5 customers. So now I will not repeat all the first 5 steps. You already know. First step, title. Second step, x and y axis. Third step, write the name on x axis. Fourth step, write the name on y axis, numbers on y axis and what it stands for. Fifth step, write the scale. And last step, sixth one, draw the bar graphs. Orange. Now here, before we start drawing the bar graph, take the scale properly, 0. And since 5 is given in the scale, we write table of 5, 5, 10, 15. At the same place, 1 box, 5, 10, 15, 20. So you will see now that the graph will be much bigger compared to the previous one because we are taking 5 as the smallest unit. 1 centimeter is equal to 5 customers. So orange 50, pineapple 30, apple 25, mango 65, pomegranate 10. You will see that the bar graph has doubled in size because we took the scale half. 1 centimeter is equal to 5 customers, not 10 customers. When we took it in the first part 10 customers, the graph was small because many people covered up a small area. Now many people are covering up a bigger area because the graph is like that. Y-axis is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 5 customers. So whenever you are solving or drawing a graph, you can choose your scale if it is not provided. If it's provided, you have to do the graph as per the question. Question number 5. Students planted trees in 5 villages of Sangli district. Make a bar graph of this data. Scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 100 trees. So you will say 1 centimeter is equal to 100 trees. Need not worry. 100, 200, 300. Multiples of 100 you have to go on writing on y-axis and later we will see how to mark them. So let's see. What is given? Name of place and number of trees planted. So we start with the first 5 steps, that is title, villages of Sangli district and number of trees planted. Or simply you can write from the table name of place and number of trees planted. Second step, draw x-axis, y-axis and the point of intersection as 0. Third step, write the name of places on the x-axis. Fourth step, write the number of trees planted on y-axis in the order of the scale given. 1 centimeter is equal to 100 trees. So 100, 200, 300 and so on. Fifth step, write the scale on right hand side corner on top. Scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 100 trees. And last step, draw the bar graph. Now, be very attentive. Dudgaon is shown 500. So this we get very easily on the graph. We can see 500 and we can mark Dudgaon. So shade it properly. Bagni 350. So you know that 300 you can mark easily, and above that 5 lines will be 350. So 350 will come exactly between 300 and 400 in the middle, 350. Third, Samdoli. Samdoli is given 600. So you can mark that quite easily, 600. Ashta. Ashta is given 420. So what you will go do here? You will go till 400 and 2 more lines, 410, 420. And those 2 lines you will mark vertically 1 line on it and then shade the remaining portion till the bottom above Ashta. Where you have written Ashta on x-axis, you have to go above 400 2 more lines and mark 420. And last, Kavathipirin, you have to mark 540. So now tell me above 500 how many lines? Yes, 4 lines. For 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 4 lines. So where Kavathipiran is written on x-axis, go right above, see, match it with 500 on y-axis and 4 more lines and shade it. So this way you have completed your question number 5 of drawing the bar graph. Question 6. Yashwant gives different amounts of time as shown below to different exercises he does during the week. Draw a bar graph to show the details of his schedule using an appropriate scale. Now here, types of exercises are given and timing is given. You can see it's given in minutes, but in 2 columns, cycling it's 1 hour 10 minutes and mountaineering it's 1.5 hour. So we will have to convert this hour into minutes so that we can have the same unit for all, that is minutes. 1 hour and 10 minutes means 60 minutes plus 10 minutes, 70 minutes we can get for cycling. And 1.5 hour means 60 plus 30, that is 90 minutes for mountaineering. And then we can draw a graph. So let's have a look at the solution. Let's see the working first. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Therefore 1 hour 10 minutes makes 60 plus 10, 70 minutes. 1.5 hour is equal to 1 hour plus half hour, that is 60 plus 30 gives 90 minutes. So the given table can be written as follows. Now, in your graph book, if you have a graph book, you can copy this table on the line page and show the working as shown above in the solution. Whereas for other questions where you don't have to actually work out anything, you can just copy the table in the question. No need to copy the entire question. Only the table if you write is enough. And on the graph paper, you will draw the graph. So you can write the table on the lined side of the graph book and you can draw the graph on the graph paper. So let's see how this graph can be drawn. Okay. Scale we have to take as, was it given to us? No. So first we have to think about the scale before we start. So you can see here that we can take 10 and then we can mark whatever minutes, whether they are coming in between also. 10 is the easiest scale to mark. So we can take it as 1 centimeter is equal to 10 minutes. Okay. So, or you can take 5 also. Depends. 10 centimeter, 10 minutes or 5 minutes is your choice. So in this solution they have shown 1 centimeter is equal to 10 minutes. So let's start. First step, write the title, type of exercise and that time. You can see in the table it's given as the heading. So you can use the same to write your title. Second step, draw your x-axis and your y-axis. Once that is done, mark the point of intersection as 0. Third step, now on x-axis, write what is given, type of exercise: running, yogasanas, cycling, mountaineering, badminton. And on y-axis, write the scale, using the scale write the minutes: 0, then 10, 20, 30, so on. And in the slant manner, write time is given in minutes on y-axis. So time bracket minutes. Once this is done, we have to write scale on right hand side corner without fail. It talks about the graph, what your bar stand for. So scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 minutes. Now that you know that 1 centimeter is 10 minutes, above running we have to show 35 minutes. So 30 plus 5 lines gives us 35. Yogasanas 50 minutes. So directly 50 we mark for yogasanas. Cycling 70 minutes. Mountaineering 90 minutes. Badminton 45. So between 40 and 50, 5 lines above 40 shows 45 minutes. So this way we have completed your question number 6. And the last question, question number 7, you have to do it on your own. Write the names of 4 of your classmates. That means you have to prepare this table here. One example is shown. You did not write the same names. You will write the names of your classmates or your friends. Beside each name, write his or her weight in kilograms. So what two things we are doing here? We are writing names of classmates, any 4, and their weights in kilograms. Take a round figure. Okay. Means don't take in decimal numbers. Enter this data in a table like the above and make a bar graph. Okay. So how you have seen previously how a bar graph is drawn. Now you know very well. So you can do this sum on your own. Write the name of 4 classmates, their weight in kilograms. Don't take decimal point so that there is no inconvenience to you while drawing graph. Okay. I will show you one example of this graph too, but kindly see to it that you do one of your own. So, since I see the weight here in multiples of 4, I use the table of 4 here to write my scale. So, choose your weight, what you are taking carefully. You can take in multiples of 5 also. Okay. So, write the title, classmates and their weights. Then draw your x-axis, second step, and y-axis and point of intersection 0. Third step, write the names of classmates on x-axis. Fourth step, write the weight in kg in multiples of 4 on y-axis. Fifth step, write the scale which you choose to take on y-axis. If 1 centimeter is equal to 4 kg, write 4 kg. If 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kg, you will write 5 kg. Okay, accordingly you will choose the number in the table. Now since I have 32, 28, 40, 36, they are all divisible by 4. So I took scale 1 centimeter is equal to 4 kg. Now the last step is to draw the bar graph. Rohan 32, Lakshmi 28, Rakesh 40, Riya 36. These numbers are already present on y-axis, so I don't have to search more. I just mark it properly and shade them. Okay, so it's lot easier if the y-axis already bears the number in the table. And if not, you have to count the numbers in between the lines accordingly. So that's all about practice set 19. Hope you have understood it well. And with this, we have also completed the chapter bar graph. So practice the bar graphs properly. So dear students, stay safe, keep learning, and thank you.